What's going on, guys? It's CJ Gaming, and oh my god, hasn't it been a while since we last covered one of these patch drops? Well, this isn't actually a patch note video, it's more like a patch video note video. So yeah, the devs have done something different this time. They've actually released a full video on the details of the upcoming patch, and we're just going to give you basically our thoughts, our theories, and reaction to basically what was in the video and what we think might be coming in this week's upcoming patch. So hopefully there's a little bit that we can digest and we can give you guys some information that you didn't know. But without further ado, let's just jump into this week's video. Okay guys, so here is the patch video that was dropped by the devs this week. As you can see, obviously it's the first time they've done it in video form. So what we're going to do is we're just going to watch a little bit of the video. We're going to stop, we're going to talk a little bit about what exactly it is, what we think it might be, or what we think it might entail. And yeah, we're just going to kind of do a little bit of a discussion on it. So let's get into the video.
Hello guys, and welcome to our first development update video. Today you'll meet some of my colleagues who will talk to you about the features they added into the game the last few weeks. Grab a drink and enjoy.
The idea is to add more threats to the environment, besides normal puppets and of course other players. The first threat we're adding comes in a form of a puppet with a few pounds of high explosives strapped to its chest. It behaves just like a normal puppet, aggroing when it sees you and running towards you, trying to strike you.
Oh my fucking god, exploding puppets.
Upon reaching a certain distance, the explosives will trigger, probably instantly killing you and making you lose all your gear, which is kind of the point.
Alright, so exploding puppets. My god, this is going to be absolutely insane. So they've recently done a little bit of rework on puppets, and as you know, in the last couple of patches, what we've got is essentially armoured puppets. Now, along with the armoured puppets, we are going to have puppets that have explosives strapped to them. That is insane. If you guys have ever been on a hardcore server and you've literally got no weapons and there's armoured puppets coming at you, it's hard enough. But now you're going to have to deal with the fact that there is exploding puppets. Like, these will, I'm assuming they're probably only going to be at the high loot areas. I wouldn't want to just run into one of these puppets literally in the middle of a town, so I'm hoping the balance is right, but this is a really cool addition and a good step in the right direction to actually add puppets as a threat. Let's jump into weapon animations.
One of the tasks of our animation team is to completely overhaul the weapons. M1 is the first rifle that will get this set of changes, including new motion capture animations, some visual overhauls and much more. We are also trying to make a better difference between basic and advanced skill. Affected changes include recoil, reload, spread, and other gun-related mechanics. The idea is to include this weapon in an upcoming update, collect feedback, and apply it on the rest of the weapons.
Alright, so I don't know if you guys noticed there, the UI, the actual UI indicator on the bottom left hand screen looks different as well. So that had something that was a little bit extra, but the actual advanced shooting skill, this is nice. It does make sense because obviously if you put your advanced, all your skills into your rifles, then you're going to expect it to be a little bit more different. I thought that the weapon and the aiming system had already been tinkered with just when I've been playing. I've noticed that my shots aren't as accurate as they used to be. Either it's because I've become shit, or because, well, I'm shit. So this is a nice little addition. Hopefully, I don't think this is going to come in the patch just by the way that they were describing it, but it would be still a pretty sweet addition. And let's jump into placement system.
In this patch, we have completely reworked the placement system. The old one was a big mess and was difficult to debug with our new features, so we just burned everything down and did it anew. From the player's perspective, most things should work as before, without the bugs, I think. And what's new is the improved blueprint placement system, well, algorithm, so you can place the blueprints more easily on weird terrain. Also, you can place up to 10 blueprints at a time of any type. And finally, we added a new shader, because we can.
Alright, so this is a massive bugbear that I've had in the last little while. So essentially what the devs I think are talking about here is the snap and placement system. How many times have you thought that you're on the smoothest, flattest ground and you can't put down that last foundation after you've spent the last hour to however amount of time you spent just trying to actually snap the foundations together to create your cabin or whatever. So I like the idea. This is something that will be really, really welcomed. It'll definitely make base building a lot more innovative. I'm expecting to see quite a lot of people building those kind of upside down bases. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. And can we just give a slight shout out here to the devs humor, because there is a little bit of COVID-19 humor in here. I like it. Let's jump into foliage camouflage.
We implemented covering in bushes from AI on the island. The range they will be able to spot you from while in bushes is based on your camouflage skill, camouflage clothes you wear, and stance, whether you're standing, crouching, or in prone while hiding in bushes. Next, we have some new additions to the UI, visibility and sound bars. Visibility bar shows you guessed it, how visible you are with your current stats and close to the AI.
Okay, so lesson one that we've learned here, just basically stay away from a chick who is holding a rifle. Yeah, this is another cool addition. So essentially the camouflage skill has been something that players have long debated. Nobody actually knows how camouflage you are. But adding this little visibility mechanic is going to be pretty awesome. The camouflage skill, when you put it into advanced, if you're basically sitting in the right position, you're hella hard to see. So now with an actual indicator on where you are in terms of the map, what you're sitting in, and how visible you are, this is going to be pretty cool. And let's move on to stealth skill.
Biggest news regarding sound for next patch is utilization of stealth skill. Level of skill will adjust loudness and range of footstep, equipment noise, door interaction, search and inventory handling sounds. Also, walking in dense forest areas will produce foliage sounds that will be audible on longer distances. That will make players engage more and use more tactical approach to move throughout the map. We've been working hard on audio optimization as well. We reduced number of consecutive voices by half and instruction calls towards audio engine by 10 times. This will make room for some more exciting audio features in the future. And more bass.
Alright, so this is a simple feature, but it's again nice to have it. Obviously, being aware, it's in quite a few games that you guys have played, but being aware of exactly how much noise you're making based on the terrain that you're standing in, this is a pretty cool addition. So again, simple, not much to explain here. It is really what it is. But this is the big one. We're going to jump into something that was meant to come out prior to the new year, but the devs ran into quite a lot of issues, and this is one that I am most excited for because the whole actual aim of the game and how it's played is going to change hopefully with this one. Let's jump into the metabolism.
I'm working on upgrading SCUM to use the latest Unreal Engine version. With the new Unreal Engine version powering SCUM, we expect to see performance improvements on both client and the server. Additionally, this will enable us to make use of all the new cool features developed in Unreal and keep SCUM up to date. When I'm finished with the Unreal Engine, there are two high priorities features for me. The first one is streaming improvements. With that, we aim to fix stuttering mostly noticeable when approaching or moving through cities. The other feature is metabolism, which is being reworked from ground up to make things better, consistent and clearer, so that you can understand better what is happening with your car.
Can we first of all just say that this guy deserves a fucking Oscar? Because that was some good acting. Well done, well done. So the big one that obviously we've got here is the metabolism, and something that we've been waiting for a long time. Understanding exactly how foods directly have an impact on your health, how they have an impact on your endurance, stamina, all those kinds of things. All these meds that you find within the game, these are the things that we've been long waiting on to give SCUM a sense of actual survival. So I'm hoping that I'm not saying it's going to come straight away, but in the metabolism update, we're going to have actual needs for these meds. I mean, the common cold, not corona, Maybe they'll actually add corona in, who knows. But the common cold, so actually having to take, you know, your antibiotics for infections when, you know, DayZ's got the system of where you have to get a blood transfusion. Maybe we're going to see some of that. You've got your charcoal, you've got your vitamins, all these kinds of things to combat in terms of the only really disease that seems to have an impact on you at the moment is obviously, you know, your sunstroke, stuff like that. When your temperature's too hot, or you know you're suffering because it's too low. These are the only things that kind of seem to impact you at the moment, where your health decreases and your stamina starts to decrease over time, your hydration. So it's going to be nice to see the metabolism actually being integrated into the game and giving it a sense of actually, well, being needed. So hopefully this is just the start of something big for SCUM. We've not seen a lot of activity since the turn of the new year, but hopefully this is it starting to happen now in terms of these big things and content dripping into the game. They've spent a lot of time in the last little while optimizing the game and fixing these bugs, so hopefully this is the start and you guys are going to see SCUM's true potential, because we know exactly how good this game can be. So big shout out to the devs for dropping this video. If you haven't already done so, jump on to the Gamepires. I'll drop the link in the description. Click the subscribe button, turn on their bell, and keep up to date with everything SCUM related. And if you've not done so for our channel, go to our channel and turn on the notification bell, subscribe and drop a like on the video. Every little bit does help. We have a lot of SCUM content, so it would really be appreciated if you guys could jump into our channel and subscribe. But that's it for today, guys. I'm really hyped for the next patch. I hope you are as well. Remember, if you've liked the video, thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.